can't be free. Everybody wanna judge, say I'm a thug, I'm a player, I'm a simple, why I can't be me? When I walk up in the store, all the Karens get to staring at me. Put my heart in my music, it's still on my sleeve. Everybody been portrayed.
So fam, what's the word? It's your boy Spiritual Trey. It is now episode 46 of the Soulful Thoughts blog. And today we're going to be talking about the multiple angles of fulfillment. What to do when goals are not being met. Now, first things first, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Help your boy get into the algorithm. We're going to dive right into it, fam, because as y'all can see, it's going to get dark. Now, what do I mean when I say multiple angles of fulfillment? Well, there's a flaw in the thinking of modern day humans. And that flaw of thinking is thinking that the only fulfillment that a person can get is from reaching out the goal. It's from reaching their goals, right? A lot of people think fulfillment comes from reaching goals, when that's really not the case. Now, granted, if you reach a goal, fulfillment will come from that, of course. That's the ultimate fulfillment. But I just wanted to make this video to help people understand that you're literally getting the fulfillment just from going after your goals. You just have to be spiritually intuitive enough and wise enough to actually see the fulfillment that you are getting so you can receive it. Now, let's dive right into it. For my people out there who have any type of spiritual missions, and when I say spiritual missions, I mean, well, let's think about it. What is our mission as spirits? If y'all been watching the channel long enough, y'all know that we know that as spirits, we created our own individual minds, right? And through experiencing life, we expand our mental spaces through learning from experiences and, shit like that. Actually getting out and experiencing life, you actually learn things and grow, right? Sounds simple, don't it? But that's our mission as spirits in totality, to keep our mental space expanding by experiencing, learning, and growing. So what is a spiritual mission? A spiritual mission is any type of mission that can lead to your own personal growth or others around you, your environment's personal growth, or on a larger level, the world's personal growth. You feel me? Now, for my people out there who have a spiritual mission, and let's say you in a rough part of your process to where none of your goals are being met. Let's throw an example out there. Let's say you're a teacher, right? But you're not trying to really depend on the government system, because the things you teach might not even be things that really get taught in school anyway. Like if you me. They don't really got classes that teach, well, psychology, I guess, but they don't got too many classes that teach the things that I teach on the internet, right? So it's up to me to take power over my gift and develop something such as a YouTube channel to get my message out there. Hopefully I can grow my channel big enough to where I can actually get clientele, become a life coach or something like that, right? That's part of my spiritual mission. Now, let's say you're a person like that. Maybe you make content, or maybe you got some type of talent to where you're trying to get noticed by others or whatever. And you've been putting in a lot of work. You've been putting in all the groundwork. Probably been doing this for a year or more, and you're not seeing too much traction in terms of what you expect to come from that goal. Like if you expect to make it big, you might not be getting too much reaction from everyone. Well, it might not seem like that anyway, because you're not getting a lot of likes when you share your business, or, you might not be getting a lot of shares and stuff like that. So you basically not getting the outside validation that you're seeking, right? And in your mind, you might be thinking that you might be feeling unfulfilled because of that. And that's the reason I'm making this video, because just off the strength that you guys are actually going for your spiritual missions, your goals, y'all don't know the power that comes with actually going after that shit. For example, y'all ever heard of generational fulfillment? Y'all probably haven't, because I made up that word. Generational fulfillment is a term that I made up. It's basically, even if you don't get the fulfillment in this part of your life right now. Like, let's say you're going after a goal and, like I said, you're not getting the outside validation, the outside fulfillment you're looking for. Think about how much of an inspiration, how much of an impact you can make on the generation coming up behind you. Like, if you make music, if you make any type of content, if you got a talent that you putting yourself out there, who gives a fuck if your peers not giving you the validation you want? Think about your kids and the peers that they got when they grow up. Think about the fact that you gonna have a whole catalog for your kids to listen to if you make music. You gonna have a whole catalog of content for your kids to actually watch when they get older. Y'all don't know. Things like that might be small to us. That's shit for kids to look up to. You can be the spark for your kid that actually grows up and make it 10 times bigger than what you trying to make it. Your kid might be the one end up changing the world. And them changing the world, that spark of them even wanting to do that can come from you. So why would you quit on a goal? Why would you quit going after your talent or showcasing your talent just because you're not getting outside validation? You going after that shit, especially if you don't make it big. Do you know how much of an inspiration you will be to your kids? The fact that you kept going after your goal, even though you weren't seeing your expectations getting met. See, the problem is everybody want to be a star of their movie, right? Everybody want a starting role in this movie that we call life. But if y'all really watch movies and y'all really into movies, y'all know that sometimes the most important roles are played by characters that seemingly got the smallest amount of lines, the smallest role, but they got the most important part. Without them, the movie wouldn't have been the same. Don't base your impact on what others' perception of your impact is. Y'all feel me? Like, just you even going, like I say, not even just kids. It can be one person that you touch with your mission, with going after your mission. That one person you touch, you might wake them up and give them the inspiration to go after their mission, and their mission might be the one that actually changed the world, or whatever you're trying to do. Their mission might end up having a big impact on the world. And the source of their mission will always be you, your mission, the one that inspired them to get on their to get off their ass. So my main point is, this video not gonna be long. Never underestimate the impact y'all are making. No matter how little of an impact it might seem like when you looking at that like button, when you looking at that share button, the number of shares you got. Never underestimate your impact. You could be changing the mind, changing the life of a person that changed the life of everybody else. And then another thing, before I end the video, let's say you don't got a spiritual mission and you struggling to find fulfillment. How about transforming your tragedies into triumph? You got any pain you been through? Any traumatic situations? Most people do. How about, well, let me ask you this. How do you handle those painful situations, those traumatic situations? Are you transmuting the energy from them? Are you taking situations to where you might have been a victim and transforming them into messages for people who were victimized in similar ways as you? For example, if you were sexually victimized growing up, are you the type of person that is drowning in that trauma? Everyone that comes around you, they become a victim of your trauma. You lashing out all type of energies on them because you can't mentally get past that traumatic experience? Or are you the person that, and I said this in other videos before too, or are you the person that's taking that traumatic situation, taking the power that person tried to take away from you, and being an example to people that can't nothing shut you down? Your spiritual mission can come from the shit that might be holding you back right now. It sounds crazy, don't it? Your traumas, they holding you back right now, but they can also be the things that propel you forward. Life is all about perception. So it's up to you to control your perception on shit you've been through. It's up to you to find your fulfillment that you are lacking at the moment. We create our fulfillment. Don't think that shit comes from anywhere. We as spirits create everything that has to do with the mind. We create our own fulfillment. So it's up to you if you're going to let your fulfillment be dependent on outside validation, or if you're going to let your fulfillment come from whatever angle of possibility that's meant for you. Because not everybody meant to be the star of this fucking movie we call life. Not everybody meant to be a star. Play your role the best way you can. It's your boy Spiritual Trace signing out. I hope this helped y'all out, family. Remember, you are not your mind. You are the spirit that's creating your mind. Create your fulfillment. Find your fulfillment. If you created your mind, you can create your fulfillment. You feel me? It's your boy Spiritual Trace signing out. Love you, family.
On the beat, start preaching. Feel no evil, see no evil, but peep it. I don't aim for the stars, I want leeches. And a snake spawn, I'ma kill the whole species. Rest in peace to all the peaceful preaching. The youngest wildin', but to say they evil, that's kinda reaching. Who really controlling the way you thinking? Find the truth.